Hello and welcome to the Game Development World Championship 2021 Awards Show. My name is Arash and I'm your host, and we are live here in Helsinki as well as online with our audience. We can't wait to celebrate the finalists and winners of our categories tonight. GDWC 2021 was our biggest year yet, with over 2,700 teams joining. If you've joined the pre-show, you may have heard us mention Slido. This is a way that we can interact with you, our audience out there online. We found out that our audience are tea drinkers. They prefer single-player games, and we've also learned about your favorite games of all time. Simply go to slido.com, enter the code hashtag or pound 600 382. We have various polls throughout the night, so please pay attention. But right now, we'd love to know where you're joining from. During the pre-show, we've had people attending from New Zealand, India, USA, and across the world. Also, for the people here this evening, I want to point out where the fire exits are, which are right here, the entrance, downstairs, and also out the back. We also have bathrooms downstairs. For the audience at home, I hope you know where your bathroom is. And if you're already in the bathroom, I hope you know where your living room is. Looks like we have a lot of people already online. We have from Finland, France, Malta, Vancouver, Canada. Akaslompolo, is that in Lapland, I believe? And Montreal, Canada, and the GLab Live Lab where we are right now. Okay, we're a bit early. I guess we can start drinking, everyone here and at home. And we'll be getting started soon. I'm way ahead. I have probably another 5 minutes. Have I talked too fast? Olli, would you like to come up already and talk? Or should we wait a few minutes? Let's everybody enjoy our drinks for a few minutes, and then we'll have Olli come up. I think I talked too fast. It's already, we have 5 minutes.
Maybe we can, well, I don't think, maybe we can play some video or something. No, maybe not, because Adri was playing so much. Maybe like some game, if we had something. Yeah, we probably don't have it. But I think people can also just chat.
So who are Ace Lagoon?
We are Ace Lagoon.
Okay.
Ace Lagoon is the company that's running GDWC.
Oh, okay. That's why I was confused.
Yeah, it's, we usually just use the GDWC.
Okay, that's why. That's why. Okay, great. So how have you been?
Good, busy as hell. Went through a couple of thousand games and judging and running.
don't have to do anything, I think.
This should work. Hello.
He told me if he doesn't see me, he doesn't.
Hello. All right. Hello, everybody. I'll try to stay away from the screen. My name is Olli Mäntylä, and I'm the director of GDWC, or as you know it with the full name, Game Development World Championship. So use the short name, which is the full name, however you want to. So we have, first of all, thank you to all of you for coming here today to celebrate the awesome games from 2021 GDWC. It has been an awesome year for us. It has been the biggest year for us, and it has been the biggest year second time in a row. So in 2020 we had over 1,800 teams join from over 100 countries. And in 2021 we had over 2,700 teams join from over 100 countries in the competition. So basically grew by 50%, which is absolutely awesome. And we have many more. We have much more categories. We had much more categories this year than last year. We are now giving out. We have 9 categories, so 9 winners. Total of 45 games nominated, and on top of that, lots of like other highlights to look out for. So I don't know how long I'm supposed to talk. So
You got time.
okay. Yeah. Sorry.
What are you drinking?
Not enough yet, I think.
Okay.
Okay, so maybe I can give you like a quick rundown of the categories. We're gonna see some student games. We had two brand new categories actually this year. So with Autodesk, we did the Student Game Award category, which is only for student developers or student developed games. And that was absolutely awesome. Like the quality of games has been basically up to AAA status, which is amazing for student projects. And we saw over 200 games submitted in that category alone. And then with VR Kiwi from Oulu, with them we did VR Awards, which has 2 different rewards for, two different awards categories in it. One for the best VR game and one for the best VR prototype. So those have been absolutely awesome new additions, and we will have them again this year. And yeah, and also, what else? Do you want to pitch in?
I have the cue cards. So
Okay.
I can only read what's on here.
Okay, so I think if we are pretty much ready to move forward, without further ado, once again, big thanks to all of you, and we will be seeing. Okay, here's what we're gonna see. So we will be seeing some awesome games today, and we will announce the winners in 9 different categories. And
David's gonna review the Slido. You can call him.
okay, so introducing our resident streamer at GDWC, David. I will now step to the side. So have a great evening, everybody.
Hey everyone, you can hear me well, yeah? I don't know if this was tested before. I'm David Branco. I work here for GDWC. I'm a content creator. I've been streaming with Olli and the gang for a few months now, and I did the 2 last days. We did pre-shows. We were live for 8 hours, I think, with dev interviews, let's plays. It was really, really fun. And we mentioned before what Arash did about Slido, and I think on all the tables, or most of anyways, there's a QR code that you can go to the website Slido, and there's a room key. I think it's 600382. I've said like 20 times in the last few days. It's like locked in my head. But now we were asking, where are you watching from? We had, like Arash said, people from Canada, people from India, people from, well, he mentioned them. There was all sorts of places, but now we're asking the people, it's not there yet, but what is your starting drink? So we have now, I think most people have had those cocktails. We also have those drink tickets. People are drinking whiskey, Coca-Cola. So I guess it depends where you're from too. I'm sure we're gonna get some coffee and stuff like that. And of course, I don't know where the camera is, but the people who are watching live online, let us know what you're drinking too. Is it tea? Is it coffee? Whiskey, long drink? So lots of options. And we're gonna keep asking questions throughout the evening. Same thing online for you guys. It's even easier. Just keep that tab open and let us know. Iced tea, okay. Yeah, so we're gonna have questions all throughout the night because we want to know about our audience and who's watching along. And we have lots of developers. Some people are just interested in games as well. So it kind of covers the whole industry. It's really, really fun. So, yeah.
Define what long drink is.
Oh yeah, because of course Ole mentioned, a lot of people don't know what long drink is. I certainly didn't before I came to Finland. It's a Finnish specialty. It's grapefruit and is it gin? Yeah. If you haven't had it before, you really need a long drink. It's really, really nice. Surprisingly good. So that's a Finnish specialty. Yeah, lonkero for. Well, I'm sure the ones who are not Finnish have no idea what lonkero means, but.
Made for the 1952 Olympics.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was made for the 1952 Olympics. So it was a specialty drink here in Helsinki. Yeah. And I don't know. I guess we're filling time. I'm not a comedian, but I wish I could just tell jokes. But I don't have that. 2 minutes? Oh my God. All right. Well, rainwater. KFC grease. You people are nasty. But I can speak a bit to the games because I've played all of the nominees. We had, as we mentioned before, it's completely worldwide. The nominees, we had 9 teams from France. So I don't know, I heard French earlier. So France completely dominated all of the nominees, 9 teams from France. Next was USA, had 3 teams. I think Italy as well had 3, as well as Netherlands. And then we had some stuff from Pakistan, from Canada as well. Completely worldwide. But yeah, I was really surprised to see how many French teams were there. It was really crazy. And the student nominees that we were mentioning before, sponsored by Autodesk, 3 of the 5 teams are French as well. Those games are really, really amazing. Like Oli said, they're basically AAA quality, but they're made from students. It's really cool to see. And we have the VR categories, 2 of those. Pro console games, Pro PC, I think that's the one that everyone wants to see, but we're keeping the best for last. So Pro PC would be the last category we're looking at. Game Jam games, those were really awesome. I'm sure everyone here knows, but if you're watching online and you don't know about Game Jam games, those are usually done in a short amount of time, usually a weekend. Now sometimes you can find some that are a week long or 2 weeks long. And you meet with people, sometimes you don't even know who they are, and you make a quick game over a short amount of time. So it's really, really cool.
Now we're going to watch a video from developers.
Ooh, yeah. Now we have a compilation video of the different developers that have joined the competition, the ones who are part of the nominees. So they're all sort of saying hello, and it's really good to see the faces behind the games that we're going to see tonight. So if we're ready, we can take a look now at the video.
Hi everyone, I'm Femina Siro, one of the producers of Asturias Gift. We are proud to be the finalist of the GDWC.
Hello, I'm Marcel from Tracksoft. We'd like to thank you for checking out Corona.
Hi, my name is Rhonda. I'm the game designer and the programmer at the Funky Dango studio. Nice to meet you. So we are a small studio. Currently, we only have 2 members. Hi Ray, do you want to say hi to everybody?
Hello everyone, my name is Ray and I'm art director at Funky Dango. Welcome.
Hi, I'm David Hevan from Sampletech Studios, and we made Frame of Mind.
Hey there, this is Thomas Möhring. Greetings from Berlin.
This is Laura Hunt. We are the Games and we made A Final Winter's Night for Travelers.
Hey everyone, we're the Gala team, developers of Culibra and the Souls of Limbo, and we're very happy to be part of this contest.
Thank you for inviting us, and to the people watching, enjoy the show.
We are from Purdue and we made Lost Friends too.
Hey everyone, my name is Khalid. I'm the indie game developer of Miko Adventures Puffball and the one behind Correndo Games.
What's up? I'm Liam and I created Mojito the Cat. Thank you so much for this nomination and hope you all enjoy my game.
I am Sleed Studio, the creator of the game Northern Journey.
Hi, we are part of the team that made Postbird in Provence. We are happy to be nominated for the Student Game Award,
and we really hope that you will enjoy our game.
Have fun!
Hi, I'm Alba Mayo from Mayorariato. I'm the creator of Purella.
Hello, my name is Sander Bos and I'm a Dutch multimedia artist and also the developer of Solace, my new VR experience that I released last year.
Hi, we are Charles Games.
And we made Svoboda 1945 Liberation.
Good cleaning.
Hello, I'm Gio, founder of Nino Games and also the creator of Vermin Exterminator.
Hi, my name is Max Purte Wilton and I made VR kayaking game.
I think it's over. That's really great seeing so many people from around the world sharing like the passion of making games, and making games is actually very difficult to do, so they should be commended. Let's also thank our sponsors now for the evening and for the entire event. Our gold sponsors are Autodesk, VR Kiwi, Assembly, Houdini. Silver sponsors are 1Password, Arcweave, Bugsplat, Construct 3, Deadeye Games, Futu Dimi, GameMaker Studio 2, Jim's Computers, Losto, Ludo, Marvelous Designers, Sono, Volco, and let's go and watch our sponsors video now. Do we have? We have. How are the drinks? My mic is off. Good. I'm drinking water so I can speak. It'll probably be better All right, the other bearded one. I'm the bearded replacement with less cool tattoos. Actually, I don't have any tattoos, so. From behind the screen.
Am I good over here, or should I be next to Arash, maybe? Next? Okay, let's go the other way.
Yes, it's not wide angle, maybe. So we're going to introduce the fan favorite, which is category was voted by the gaming community. There were 41 games chosen to be the finalists, which you voted down to the top 5, and we'll now see the top 5 games. And maybe you can also. You played a lot of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can speak a bit more to the fan favorite category. All throughout the year, we had 9 games each week that fans could go and vote for. And then at the end of the year, we took all of those 41 winners. It wasn't 52, we only had 41 weeks, but all the 41 games, and we put those up against each other. And now we compile this top 5 list. So here are the 5 nominees that we have for the fan favorite category. I'll go in order. First is Avian. They are one of the games that is also actually in the Student Game Award, if I'm not mistaken. They're one of the French teams, and they made an amazing game. It's a sort of platformer with some puzzle elements, and the whole hook is that you have this magical, or not magical, but rather musical instrument that you can control the vegetation in the world around you. Then we have Miko Adventurous Puffball, that's made from Coriander Games. It's a solo dev from Egypt, and as you can see from the footage, it's a 2D side-scrolling game. Then we have Scarlet Hollow on the end. That's a visual novel game from Black Tabby Games. They're from the USA. It's a duo of devs as well. And it's a visual novel game that actually incorporates lots of horror elements, as well as romance options, and you sort of get to build your character with some really cool options. Then we have Perea, that comes from a Spanish team, and it's a 2-button game, and it's both for PC and mobile. And it's, if you can think of WarioWare games, it's very similar to that. It's a bunch of quick mini games. They come every 10 seconds and they change, so you have to quickly react to what the game is. And finally, we have Koromon. It's a monster taming JRPG game from Tragsoft. They're from the Netherlands, also a really small team. And it's their inspirations were Pokemon, Golden Sun, and a lot of other GBA-era games. So those are the 5 nominees we have for the fan favorite category.
Avian from Royal Monkey, a team of students from France, is an adventure game based around a musical instrument that allows you to interact with the dense vegetation. Play as a guardian of a long-lost civilization cursed by an ancient evil, and find out how you can help cleanse it of all evil. Is a JRPG monster taming game set in the near future. Explore charming pixel worlds filled with challenging puzzles, interesting creatures, and titanic bosses. Dive into this compelling story that leads you to a mysterious disruption. Created by Tragsoft, a small dev team from the Netherlands. Play as Miko, a lost raccoon in the action platformer Miko, Adventures Puffball. Miko is transported into another dimension, and your goal is to help him find his way back home. But it won't be easy. Miko is created by Coriander Games, a solo dev from Egypt. Perea is a collection of minigames that you can play with just 2 buttons. The games switch randomly every 10 seconds, always keeping you on your toes. You'll never know what's coming next. Perea comes from a small dev team in Spain. The critically acclaimed visual novel game Scarlet Hollow from Black Tabby Games, a duo from the USA, next joins our list. Trapped in the dying Appalachian mining town, you'll be playing as Abby, and the fate of the characters and the entire town rests on your shoulders. Chapter 1 is free and available now on Steam.
Is it? Okay. And of course, I believe that fan favorites already know who the winner is. And David is going to be your the receiver of your award, unless you happen to be hiding out there. So I believe we're going to mail this to them somehow, or they have to come to Helsinki if you want it. So
yeah, I'll gladly accept any and all prizes tonight. But the winner, in case people here don't know, it is Perea, the small mini games collection game. So if you are watching online, if you don't get it within the next few weeks, I have it.
Yeah, he has it for sale on waiting.
And we should mention as well that they were these were made by one of our sponsors. Was it Lasto?
Lasto.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes. Now, is it time to eat? What is it?
We're going to see footage.
We'll see footage of the game. Okay, great.
I want to thank you.
Let's take a look at
So we wanted to really make sure that you were paying attention, so you had to watch it 2 times.
We did have somewhere in there the acceptance speech we saw for about half a second. The guy came on screen and went, "Hey, I'm," and then that's it. But
yeah,
he's very thankful for the award.
He accepted it.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
So we're going to take a break now for dinner, and during the break, we want you to watch this video looking back at how GDWC got to where it is today. And then later on in the evening, we're going to be doing a quiz. So you must pay attention, of course. It's going to, and then at the same time, we're going to have a Slido question.
Yeah. Well, right now we have still the open question for Slido. Oh, it just went away. Well, we asked everyone, as we know before, what were you drinking? The majority, we had water, was lots of whiskey. Someone wrote French blood.
And Greece. What was that one?
KFC Greece.
Yeah, that was exciting.
We have some weird
I used to work in KFC, so it's pretty good.
But now we have a new question. It's not on screen here, but we have it here. What's your favorite platform to play on? And we have Windows, Mac, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. We don't have any Xbox consoles.
Wait, it goes, it slides.
So the question is live now. Everyone can go and vote. Right now we have Windows that's in the lead, but we'll check back later.
Lindex was there. I want to know what operating system that was made here in Finland.
Yeah, there it is. So we'll check back later with the results for the Slido. But now we can eat.
See you all in, well, I see you right now, so never mind. See you in 20 minutes online.
Let's take a look at the past of the Game Development World Championship. The GDWC's history goes all the way back to 2012 when it known as VIO Game Programming Contest. The first run of the championship saw a total of 9 games nominated to compete for 2 available prizes. In 2013, the competition returned with the new name, the Game Development World Championship. A total of 11 games were nominated and 2 winners were rewarded. It's time to take a look at the past and check out the nominees of the long gone time of GDWC's history. Pongo. Team Yes Yes Yes. Bowlingo. Junkman. Skewer. adventure. Combo combat. Sys Rebot. Kindly Ever After. These next few games are some of GDWC 2013's runner-ups. Ace Tales. Alone in the Darkness. Brick Void. Drip. Greek. Medieval Apocalypse. Rencounter. School Cheater. World of One. Winner of the GDWC 2013 Student Track winner, Hopping Penguin. And finally, for GDWC 2013, Pro Track winner, Like a Boss. The GDWC took a bit of a break afterwards, but was reimagined for 2016 as an open global competition which grew and returned again in 2017. Now, let's take a look at the top games of 2017. From the serious games category, Lila and the Shadows of War. Koweda's Journey. And the winner of the serious games category, 911 Operator.
And you can't talk about it because of someone in the room?
Yes, exactly.
Do you also need medical attention? Is somebody hurt?
Yes, do you know how long it will be?
From the entertainment games category, Hoi. Dissonance. And the winner of the entertainment games category, Beholder. Next up, the Pro PC category. Mini Law. Akmo. And the winner of the Pro PC category, Ticket to Earth. Next category is Hobby Games. Pyromind. Atata 1942. And the winner of the hobby category, Monitor the Game.
Do not use this for any other reason, or there will be consequences. You will not be able to leave the room until the job is complete. However, listen, learn, but do not act on anything you hear. You will be...
For the 2018, 2019, and 2020 championships, new categories were added, bringing the total number of winners each year up to 4. The GDWC 2020 became the largest year in the championship's history up to that point, with over 1,800 development teams signing up. Let's check out the nominees for 2018. For the Game Jam category, Kamsin. sea salt. And the winner of the Game Jam category, yet another exhausting day. Next up, the community voted fan favorite category. Deadly Burrito. Nostalgia, the Berlin Wall. And the winner of the fan favorite category, Squids from Space. For the hobby category, all set. Seedlings. And the winner of the hobby category, just barely. Next up, we'll take a look at the pro category. Phantom Trigger.
And together, we will cry.
And a Fate 2.
Of my vengeance.
Winner for the pro category, Thief of Thieves, Season 1.
So, hello? Are we on? So I hope you're enjoying dinner while you're eating. Our next category is the Student Game Awards, so let's watch a video reel of that. So David, are we on?
I think so.
What are the Student Game Awards about?
Yeah, so Oli introduced the category earlier in the evening, but if anyone who's watching us now online hasn't heard before, these are obviously games made all by students, exclusively by students. That's why it's called the Student Game Award. And some of them are solo developers, some of them are teams. I had mentioned earlier as well that 3 of them are teams from France. France completely dominated this category. So I'll sort of go in order as well, introducing them. First is Incarnation, that comes from Ilan Ruz, a solo developer from Israel. And it's really interesting. It's a reverse progression roguelike. So you start really, really powerful, and as you progress through the game, you start to lose powers. Then we have There You Are, that comes from Funky Dango, and there are 2 developers from the US. And that's a narrative game with graphics that are inspired by stop-motion animation. Then we have Lusvanga, that's one of the teams from France, and that is a action with time manipulation. It's basically, if you can imagine the game Hades, but you can clone yourself and then defeat rooms of enemies. It's really, really cool. Then Astria's Gift, another one from the French students. And this one is a puzzle platformer, and you sort of jump between 2 worlds using light and dark. And finally, Postbird in Provence, and that is, you play as Marcel, this cute little bird, and you travel around this cute little village, Montelimas, and you deliver, well, postal letters to the people in the city. So those are the 5 nominees we have for the Student Game Award.
That's amazing. Actually, Autodesk has sponsored this Student Game Award, so they will be presenting the winner. Let's watch that video.
Hello, GDWC. I'm Hagen. I'm a community engagement specialist at Autodesk.
And I'm Kelly Ningwan, Games Industry Marketing Specialist at Autodesk.
For those of you who don't know, Autodesk is the 3D software company behind the professional animation modeling tools like Maya and 3ds Max that are used in numerous games from indie to AAA.
We're really excited to be presenting the finalists for the first ever Student Award category, which is dedicated to the next generation of talented and innovative game developers and artists.
This category highlights students for their outstanding game design and development accomplishments, from 2D to 3D to anything in between.
We had over 200 submissions, and we were absolutely blown away by the creativity and the artistry that was showcased in all these games. So pat yourselves on the back. Congrats to all of you that submitted. Now, here are the finalists for GDWC's 2021 Student Game Award.
The people of the lunar planet have disappeared. By opening portals between 2 worlds, explore the dreamlike world of Astria's Gift, coming from a group of French students. But beware, its world won't let you pass so easily. Incarnation comes from Ilan Ruz, a solo dev from Israel. Incarnation is a mouse-only roguelike with reverse progression. Experience a divine entity's descent from the heavens through a series of procedurally generated levels, but the catch, you lose one of your celestial powers at the end of every level. Embody the demigoddess Ime and purify the temple holding a magical artifact that protects the world in Lusvanga, and the game comes from a group of students from France. Using your temporal powers, duplicate yourself by going back in time, cooperate with a growing horde of your past clones to repel the invasion. Hop on your bike and become Marcel in Postbird in Provence, from another group of students from France. Meet the lovely and quirky people of Montélimasse and bring this charming village back to life. Set amongst the lavender fields and fanned by the sea breeze, take a real breath of provincial air.
Big surprise is coming tomorrow. Great. Gotta check the plan with Dad.
There You Are is an exploratory narrative game that features stop-motion inspired graphic design and 2 endings, depending on the player's choices. Play as Sue as she learns to deal with her father's changing relationship. There You Are comes from Funky Dango, a 2-person dev team.
Gotta check the plan with Dad. Hope he likes his birthday gift. Are you serious? We are not skipping our camping tradition. You never cared about Mom. I miss you.
Congratulations to all the finalists. Now to announce the winner.
And the winner of the Student Game Award is, drumroll, Incarnation from Israel.
Thank you for choosing Incarnation as the winner of the Student Game Award. I would love to also thank the Visual Communication Department in Bezalel Academy of Art and Design for supporting me in the process. Take care.
So I'm going to present the award to David in behalf of Incarnation. And that's really amazing. That was by one dev, wasn't it?
Yeah. Idan Ruz, the solo developer for Incarnation.
Yeah. The aesthetic style and everything is just so awesome. And it's really great seeing what one person can actually do.
Yeah, like you said, the art style and the fact that it's only controlled with mouse only. I had a chance to do an interview with Idan, and he mentioned that with the only mouse controls, that he wanted to limit himself to a control scheme to sort of see how he can build a game with limited movement, and it was only the mouse. And he's been a huge fan of GDWC and a big supporter, so I'm sure he's watching already live. So congrats to you, well deserved.
Great. So what's our next category? Mobile games. What are the mobile games about? What platforms are those on, David?
Well, obviously mobile is mobile, so we have Android and iOS. The majority of them are just for those two, and then we have one game that's also on VR headsets. I think it was Oculus. But we have a video showing the nominees, so we can take a look at that.
So David, tell us about this category, even though we'll hear you tell us about the category soon after.
Yeah, me being up here is kind of impromptu, so I didn't plan on hearing my voice twice tonight. Now and then, of course, in the videos when we go through each game individually. But we see all the games here. I don't need to go through all the titles. Everyone can read as well as online. But I wanted to point out what makes each game so special. So with the first one, Svoboda 1945, it incorporates both actors and it tells stories of the Czech-German border during World War II. It's a historical sort of edutainment game. It's a game that feels really important to tell, especially
given the circumstances of
our
thank
you.
Global situation.
I didn't know how to approach that. But then we have Gridpunk. It's a 3 versus 3 shooter made by a team in Romania. They're our only team from Romania, so that's really cool that we get some representation from there. Mojito the Cat, we showed that game yesterday during our pre-show, and we had a couple people in the room, and when that game was showed, there was lots of oohs and ahs because of the cute animals and the cute cubes. Obviously, it's a puzzle game, and we have another puzzle game. It's in the title itself, Puzzle Story. You move bricks around, and that kind of tells a story as well with the environment. As you go, you sort of start to understand what's going on with those puzzles. And then Dive in the Past. That's the one that I mentioned is also on VR. Another sort of edutainment game where you go underwater, you find wrecks and old cities that have been submerged. And another one that kind of tells important stories that people should hear. So those are the 5 nominees.
Dive in the Past from 3D Research SRL from Italy will take you on a journey inside the underwater world where modern and ancient wrecks lie submerged. Find mysterious objects and let the diary show you the stories it keeps. And using high-tech tools to find out how ships and cities looked in the past. The game's available on mobile and Oculus VR. Gridpunk is a 3 vs 3 real-time online shooter with quick rounds. You'll need to be fast, aim your shots, launch drone attacks, and coordinate with your team to climb the global leaderboards for epic rewards. Gridpunk comes from Never Games, based in Romania.
Killing spree. Ultra kill. Killing spree. First blood. Double kill.
Mojito the Cat is a 3D labyrinth game that will push your space vision to the limit. Use logic to find the shortest path to the exit. Rotate pieces to reach coins, get the key, and get to the exit as fast as you can. Mojito the Cat is from GTZA Studio from Spain. As you solve puzzles, the stories of the characters start to unfold. As the player, you open the way for characters to create shelter and participate in fairy tales. Puzzle Story is a sliding block puzzle game from Moraksoft from South Korea. Svoboda 1945 Liberation is a unique blend of adventure gameplay, full-motion video interviews with real actors, and historically accurate interactive memories of people who lived through the chaos of the aftermath of World War II. The game comes from Charles Games, based in Czechia.
Že ono to má něco společného s tím vaším šmejděním po vsi a se studničkou. My jsme si to všimli.
And the winner is Svoboda 1945 Liberation, Charles Games, Czech Republic. Maybe David can explain a bit.
Yeah, like I said before we saw the trailers, I think it's a really important game, and the fact that it blends actors with real historical events to tell quite a unique story and unique game as well. And it incorporates gameplay as well. There are lots of puzzles and puzzle elements in there as well. So congrats to Charles Games for Svoboda 1945 Liberation.
So what's going on with favorite platforms?
I think they're going to show.
Oh, they're going to show the video. Sorry, my fault. Sorry. I'm fired.
Co tu chcete?
Že ono to má něco společného s tím vaším šmejděním po vsi a se studničkou. My jsme si to všimli.
Thank you for choosing us as the winners of the mobile game category.
Ale jo, foťte si, co chcete. Začneme na půdě.
Krov je asi původní, ten nikdo neměnil. Prý se na něm oběsil nějaký Němec, co nechtěl do odsunu.
So that was the mobile category. We wanted to mention to everyone here as well that there's still food. So if you're hungry still, don't hesitate, go get some more food.
Yeah.
And we have Slido as well. We have it, already on screen. If you go to room key 600382, we're asking now, what's your favorite platform to play?
Seems the master race is winning at the moment. And then Windows counts as the master race as well.
Yeah,
so.
if you add them up, they're completely dominating, we have here a bit more results on our screen as well. Switch is up there, as you guys can see. PlayStation has some.
Oh, they're competing. They're 10 and 10 now. 10
Yeah.
Oh, PlayStation 5. Someone just was able to buy one.
Yeah. Android, iOS. There's no love for Xbox tonight. I don't know what's up with that.
Oh, they all went down. Someone must have gone up somewhere. More PC Master Race.
But feel free to go to slido.com, enter room key again, 600382, and let us know what's your favorite platform to play on.
There are some Xboxes for sale in Verkkokauppa. You should go buy some.
So we're going to take a small break?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
...2021 was our biggest year yet. Here is our official selection list. We start off by taking a look at Catfire 2, a mobile action shooter game with stunning pixel art. Equip weapons and defeat the legion of zombie cats. Next comes the parody throwback game, The Transylvania Adventure of Simon Quest. Play as Simon Quest and make your way through Wallachia to resurrect Dracula, only so you can defeat him yourself. Against the Storm is a roguelike city builder in a fantasy world where it never stops raining. Build and manage settlements inhabited by beavers, lizards, and humans. Kill, Die, Learn, and Repeat. SA Proxy is an ultra-stylish, cyberpunk, top-down twin-stick shooter. Choose your character with unique abilities, select your arsenal, and get ready for SA Proxy. Blade Assault is a 2D action roguelike platformer with stunning pixel art. Defeat the corrupt military of Esperanza and bring back justice to your world. Travel across levels to restore your vision with a friend in Blind Bond. The catch? You can't even see yourself. Communicate with your friend to solve puzzles and save yourself. Gladio and Glory is an arena-based beat-em-up where you can upgrade your gladiator. The game is based on physics where every battle feels fresh and fun. Roll is an ultra-relaxing score-attack deck builder, but played with dice. The game is plain and simple at first, but countless upgrades and deep strategy will keep you coming back.
These woods.
Goblin Stone is a turn-based RPG. Play through this epic procedurally generated world with stunning visuals and change the fate of these little goblins.
Full of peril, and there are many who hunt them.
Join atoms together to create larger and larger molecules and honk. Follow the laws of physics or feel free to experiment and see what you can create yourself. Nej is a serene and evocative experience brought to life through expressive hand-drawn graphics and a gripping soundtrack in this puzzle adventure game. Knife to Meet You is, well, a knife throwing game using real physics simulation so you can spin, twist, or throw your knife however you intend. Time to fight the internet trolls atop a 1920s typewriter. Can Spam Bradley save the internet using kung fu and chess? Find out in Play It Again, Sam. Pilot your spaceship in the original and wacky world of Project Starship X, a twisted and cartoony look at a Lovecraftian world. Help Lucy unlock the secrets of dream control before it's too late in the extremely witty and charming point-and-click adventure game Lucy Dreaming.
Oh, that did a big fat load of nothing.
Play and program at the same time in DreamScript. In this experimental first-person puzzle game, you need to reprogram the world to solve puzzles and progress further. Follow the story of Ozana in Winterlore Chapter 2. Mend herbs, brew concoctions, and cook sweets for the solstice feast for your guests, although some were never invited. OMFG 1 Million Fatal Guns is a fast-paced, over-the-top roguelike FPS featuring... Is this script right? Yeah, alright, well, featuring over 30 million different guns. Ona needs your help to become a full druid. Travel through thick forests and swamps, inhabit creatures, and fight evil in the beautiful 2.5D platformer Ona the Druid's Path. Reality and dreams collide in Project Morpheus, a prologue where you get to play as East and face the monsters in this action-packed game with clever puzzles.
Steve?
Live Adventure is a second-person adventure game seen through the camera of Lens, filming his sister Reel.
I can feel the mystery under my feet. Oh. Wait.
Welcome to Space Choice.
Space Choice is an experimental game about reacting and making choices quickly. Time is your most valuable resource, so make sure that you use it right.
Make the best out of a bad situation.
Chaos Brigade is an arcade shooter where you control a team of 6 space exterminators and lead them in the ultimate space cleanse. Swing all over the place with the superb techno-synthwave soundtrack of El Gancho. Wipe out enemies with your trail or with bouncy bullets and upgrade your Coco to destroy dangerous bosses. Choose your mech, customize your loadout, and become a bounty hunting pilot in this deck-building roguelike. With corruption spreading, more bounty means more danger in Jupiter Moon's mecha. Immerse yourself in pure 90s first-person shooter with Karm. Discover what lies beyond this cult and dearly hold on to your sanity. Sanabi the Revenant is an exhilarating, stylish, dystopian action platformer. Use your signature arm to jump over cliffs, skyscrapers, and zip through bullets and traps. It's 1986, and you play as a small-town postal worker in Lake. You'll run into familiar faces and plenty of new ones, and you choose who to interact with.
Meeting people is also part of the job. Some of them are...
Play as various heroes in a world filled with seriously uncool monsters. Fight and defeat the enemies with math. Plan ahead, and even you can beat the toughest enemies in some slay uncool monsters. Roll for initiative, attack, and manage your players in Solasta, Crown of Magister. Sure, you make the choices, but the dice make up your destiny. Explore the ruins of a city in the aftermath of a nuclear incident in The Volunteer, an atmospheric narrative game. World Splitter is a 2D puzzle platformer that throws the players in with multi-dimensional puzzles. Use your run and jump skills to solve logic-based puzzles. Kaboom Swing is what happens when you combine mini-golf with bombs. Roll, explode, and destroy your way to victory in this puzzle platformer. Play as Glimmer, a deep-sea fairy in Lumione, an ocean-themed side-scrolling platformer. Let the light guide you to your hopes and dreams and find your place in this world. Martial Law is a side-scrolling, story-focused adventure game presenting the difficulties that came with communism within Poland. Strategic Mind Spirit of Liberty is a history-driven strategy game based during World War II. Lead the Finnish forces during the Winter, Continuation, and Lapland Wars to save your country from the Red Menace. Sword of the Necromancer is a dungeon crawler action RPG where you could revive your defeated enemies and make them fight alongside you.
It's toying with me.
Reminiscence places you in a twisting house full of horrors. Warp, jump, rewind time and space to save your family. Respawn is a game where failure is actually progress. Play as a watermelon who quickly notices that something is wrong with the respawn system. And finally, Tank Brawl 2 is a co-op and PvP vehicular combat game in a fully destructible world. Take over land, sea vehicles, and even mechs in these fast-paced battles.
Great timing. Okay. So welcome back. Now, GDWC is partnered with some awesome VR specialists, VR Kiwi, to bring bring us all the VR awards. David, maybe you can explain quickly what's in this category.
Yeah, so we have, we mentioned earlier, we have two categories. We have VR games, which is the one that we're going to be looking at now. And we also have, just after this, VR prototypes. So those who aren't quite games, but there are ideas that really we want to showcase as well. But for now, we're going to be looking at the best VR games.
Maybe you can explain a little bit about each game.
Yeah, so the VR games, unfortunately, are the only ones that I haven't had a chance to play. But we have the 5 nominees up here: Maskmaker, Township Tale, Solus, Ziggy's Cosmic Adventures, and Swingle. And they're all completely different from each other. They all offer really different experience. Some are adventure games, some you play in multiplayer, some are just trippy psychedelic games. So it's really nice to see all the different genres that are represented here in the VR games. And the VR category, as well as Oli mentioned at the top of the show, is a new category for us. And they're sponsored by VR Kiwi, so we're really thankful for them for doing that. But we can take a look at a bit more footage for the nominees.
Band together with your friends and explore a long-forgotten world filled with adventure, danger, and ancient secrets. Tame the wilderness as a group and build your own town. Will you be a warrior, a miner, a blacksmith? You get to choose your destiny in a township tale from the Australian team Alta. Available now for Steam VR and Oculus. Players take on the role of a mask maker's apprentice, piecing together masks imbued with magical powers and the ability to transport them to mysterious lands frozen in time. Mask Maker comes from Inner Space VR, a team from France, and the game is available now on Oculus, Steam VR, as well as PlayStation VR.
Well, first lesson. Masks are the gateway to this place. Never forget, whatever masks you wear, there is always one more mask underneath. Find my subjects. Forage for components. Craft their masks and borrow into them to move through the world. Mask yourself wisely.
Inspired by the Tibetan Book of the Dead, Soulless takes you on a journey through after-death realms in this VR adventure game. Immerse yourself in the beautiful and relaxing environments in this point-and-click adventure game from Sander Bos, a one-man team from the Netherlands. Available now for Steam VR.
Your body has lost all feeling.
Guide revolving orbs through 100 handcrafted iridescent mazes that twist and turn. Solve ingenious puzzles with changing musical soundscape married with psychedelic visuals. See if you can find out the meaning of Squingle in this VR puzzle game from Ben Otrem, a single dev based in the UK. Available now on Oculus. Ziggy's Cosmic Adventures is a fully immersive cockpit VR game set in a stunning universe. Fight your way through the solar system amidst intense arcade combat and feel the rush of scrambling to manage your ship's systems. Ziggy's Cosmic Adventures comes from Stardust Collective in the UK, and there's a demo available now for Steam VR and Oculus.
And the winner is A Township Tale, Alta, Australia. David, I'm presenting it to you.
Yeah, we have an acceptance speech from the team from Alta, so let's take a look at that.
This is Barmy from the Township Tale, and we here at Alta want to thank everybody so much for voting for us. It really means a lot. And we're so grateful for all the love and support that you've shown us. Thank you.
All right, so congrats to the team at Alta from Australia. And we have, before we jump into the next category, the VR prototype, we want to mention as well our Slido application that we're using. Right now, if you go to slido.com, enter room key 600382. We're currently asking people, what is your favorite game genre? And we have it there on screen. So the majority of you right now are saying adventure game. And then it's an equal split. I'm guessing every other category might have 1 or 2 votes. Roguelike is stepping up now. But yeah, our adventure games seems to be the most popular. Oh, there's a lot of categories too.
Everybody's playing Elden Ring. That's what.
Yeah, that's right.
Adventure and role-playing game.
Yeah.
They don't know what it is, so they're just categorizing it in the. Oh, there
okay,
you go.
Role-playing is stepping up. So feel free to go there and let us know what your favorite category is.
So, David, could you explain what the best VR prototype? What does that mean by the prototype?
Yeah, so instead of full games, we wanted to give a shout out nominees for games, or rather prototypes that aren't quite games, but that are ideas that are built in VR that can be, later be built into full games, or these sorts of small bite experiences. So we could take a look at the nominees for the best VR prototype. So those are the nominees for the best VR prototype. As we were looking through the footage for the Vermin Exterminator game, Akash turned to me and he said, doesn't that remind you of the Power Glove for the old Nintendo? And totally, and what's great about the VR Exterminator game as well, I did an interview with the developers and they mentioned to us that the game was built towards the beginning of the coronavirus, so they were in lockdown, and the developer was inspired by, well, if I'm stuck at home all the time, how can I make my life a bit more exciting? So he just decided to develop a game where there are bugs and all these creatures, rodents going through his house, and he just flames them with his gauntlet torch. So that's how that came to be. VR Enhance is you play as a magician using your voice and hand movements to sort of cast spells. So it incorporates not just hand movements, but of course voice. Booper Gets Home is created by a family, so a lot of the art is made by children, which is really sweet. VR kayaking game was a big hit when we looked at the VR games on Monday, or was it Tuesday? Tuesday, for the pre-show. Everyone was loving the ducks. I don't know if you've seen them yet, but they'll come up soon. There's these rubber duckies, and at one point, they were kissing. They made two ducks kiss, so that was interesting. And then we have Rogue Ascent, that's a shooter in VR. But let's take a look at a bit more footage for each game.
Sometimes asking for help is hard, especially when you're lost and looking for your way home. Booper Get Home comes from Fletcher Studios from the USA. All of the in-game art has been created by a young boy on the spectrum, eager to create, and together with his dad, they created Booper Get Home. Available now for Rift and Vive. Rogue Ascent is a procedurally generated sci-fi shooter taking full advantage of the Oculus Quest hand tracking technology. The game comes from a collaborative effort from Nooner Bear Studios and Click Games, both from the USA.
It's been a long time since we had this kind of pests in town. The research center installed a brand new weapon on your gauntlet for the occasion.
Inspired by being in lockdown at home alone, the devs at Minio Games from France wanted to find a way to make being at home a little more exciting. Vermin Exterminator has you dealing with the worst pests in town. Thankfully, you have an amazing gauntlet to help you.
A good day.
Coming soon to all compatible Steam VR headsets. VR Enhance is a virtual reality fantasy experience like no other. Using AI, the devs at Modulus, based in Malta, create an experience where speech and hand gestures are used to make you feel like you're truly a magical wizard, casting spells using your voice and hand movements. And as with all things, practice makes perfect, and you'll need just that to become a master spellcaster. Available on all Steam VR headsets.
Alrighty. Welcome to the training arena. Get up, young wizard, you have spells to learn. And remember, use your watch. It will help.
This seated VR sandbox lets you experience traveling by kayak. You can gather litter, fetch lost baby ducks, or just relax on the open water. VR kayaking game comes from Penguin Waffle, a solo dev, and it's available on any Steam VR compatible headset.
So the winner for the best VR prototype is VR Enhanced Modulus from Malta. Woo! I love the accent of that guy. Use your watch. I don't know what accent it was, but it was cool.
Yeah, and we have again an acceptance speech from the devs at Modulus, so we can take a look now.
Alrighty. Welcome to the training arena. Get up, young wizard, you have spells to learn. And remember, use your watch. It will help.
Hey guys, my name is Ryan Camilleri and I'm the creator of VR Enhance. We'd just like to say a huge thanks for this award. It really means a lot, especially since this project started off as a thesis project back when I was doing my bachelor's, which grew to become literally my passion project. So again, thank you so much, and I really hope that you all could feel like wizards soon when playing the game. See you then.
And next is our Game Jam category. Yes? So, David, what's the Game Jam category about?
Right, well, I explained a bit earlier, but if you're just joining us live, not recently, game jams are games that are usually developed over a short amount of time, usually a weekend, maybe a week or two, kind of depends on the game jam. And sometimes you'll meet new people that you develop games with, and I think 4 out of 5 of these games have been made over a weekend, and Twilight Tower, if I'm not wrong, is the exception. That one went on for about a few weeks. But we have Get Out, that's basically an escape room based in like a film noir espionage setting. We have Self Apart, that was for the GMTK 2021 Game Jam, where the theme was Joined Together. So we'll see a bit more footage, you'll understand why it's Joined Together. And another one that was from the same Game Jam of Joined Together from GMTK was As One Against Our Own, where you move your units in unison. Then we have Twilight Tower. That's it kind of combines horror elements, roguelike card game, horror at the same time. It's really cool. And Carnalita is a puzzle platformer from Havana 24. And all of these games are available on itch.io or itch.io. I'm not too sure how people pronounce it, but all of them are available there, so you can just Google the names and download them. They're all really fun. But let's take a look at a bit more footage of each game.
There's no time to explain.
Something supposed
You've
to
been
be
teleported to the final battle, the end of the world. Your soul is merged with those of other heroes. Together, you'll be fighting the ends of times, moving in unison as one unit. Was created for the GMTK 2021 with the theme of Join Together.
Okay, kill my knight. Enemies are a bit dumb. Knight's not gonna die this way. My teammates are starting to get a bit separated. Oh no. Oh well, I killed everyone, that's fine. Okay, first boss fight.
Get Out is a film noir themed point-and-click escape room with secrets and consequences. Get sucked into the world with its atmospheric art and soundtrack and solve these clever puzzles. Get Out comes from a trio of devs from the USA. Carnalita is a puzzle platformer game where you control a pot with a fruit-eating plant on top of it. Drink water, grow your stem, and cut your own head in order to reach all of the delicious yellow fruits. Carnalita was created by Havana24, an Italian one-man team. Oh no, something terrible happened to Mr. Limbs. Help him find his body parts and get them back together. Self Apart, another game that was created for GMTK 2021 with the theme of Join Together, was created by a group of 5 devs from all different countries.
Is this me or is this the guy talking to me?
Twilight Tower comes from 3 devs from the USA. The game uniquely combines survival horror, roguelike, dark decision-making combined into a card game with otherworldly narrative where morality conflicts with survival.
Sorry friend, we have to hurry. If we don't get moving now, we'll end up enveloped by the sands like the others. The sand. I slowly stood and tried to balance on my sore, unsteady legs. Tried to balance. What should we do? Climb and survive, friend. Climb, survive, and escape the sand. Mouse over stats cards to see what they do. Okay. Danger. Ooh, that's nice. Increases chance of instant occurring each turn. 10 out of 100, that's not bad. Guilt. Massively reduces cover at night. Recovery, sorry, at night.
And the winner is Get Out, Ralph Anna James, USA. And like any game jam, it's the last minute. We're still trying to fix the award. So here you go, Dave.
Yeah, unfortunately, we didn't get an acceptance speech from the devs at Ralph Anna James. Or is it just that's all of their names together? But we have a little clip before we jump to a break, right? We have dessert available now. It's on the bar. So let's take a quick little break as we show off the game for Get Out.
Do you want to do that?
So while we take a break, we also have Slido, as we mentioned before. If you go to room key 600382 at slido.com, we have the current question still, but we're about to change it. What's your favorite game genre? Role-playing has taken over adventure, but we have a lot more votes at this point as well. We have strategy, platformer, simulation, survival, puzzle, card game, deck builders. So we have lots of other options at this point that have showed up. But we have the next question going live as well. And I think this is mostly for the people online. We played a clip earlier of the GDWC history. So we have a quiz coming up soon for you guys online that you can answer to see if you're paying attention.
So now...
I'm Scruncho with TreadXP, and in this video we'll be going through 10 indie horror games that are part of the 2021 GDWC roster. For this list, we'll be focusing on not only my picks, but featuring selections from Cleveland, Jans, Sam, Laz, and Ted from our TreadXP team. A friendly reminder that this list is in no particular order, so if you see a game at a number you don't agree with, no need to freak out. Number 10, Chased by Darkness. A selection from yours truly is a multiplayer co-op game that is pretty meaty. With your choice of a prison and newly added motel update, shoot a variety of monsters, collect required items to banish supernatural entities, save your friends, and even have some challenging fun with a boss battle. While you can play this game now for a whopping $5, you can expect more updates in the future that will be added for free. And hey, if you don't have 2 to 4 friends to play with, there are public games you can join if they're running. Number 9, If on a Winter's Night for Travelers. When it comes to free games, you typically have to grade them on a different scale. If on a Winter's Night for Travelers is one of those rare games that breaks this mold though. Featuring heart-wrenching tales of loss, the surrealist lens through which the game presents the world captures the characters' emotions better than 100 monologues. Taking place in the 1920s, this point-and-click adventure takes you through 4 stories aboard a train that is hosting a masked ball. The puzzles are sparse yet challenging, providing just enough challenge to engage your brain without devolving into moon logic. You rarely find games with this level of cohesive design, from the soundtrack and graphics to the way objectives guide the player. With the ludicrous price tag of $0, this one you should definitely check out. Number 8, Entity Researchers. A first pick from my video arch nemesis Jans, Entity Researchers is a wild isometric RPG featuring a loaf of strange visuals and in-depth combat options. The game is exactly how it is presented. You play as an entity researcher and you'll be piloting a futuristic mech robot thing to investigate infestations of strange entities. You'll have to scan them to find out their weaknesses and take them out with ruthless efficiency. There's so much going on though with this game that it could feel a bit overwhelming, but it does do a great job of easing you into its unusual world. Thanks, Jans, I guess. Number 7, Janitor Bleeds. A Pick from Laz is an upcoming horror title being developed by Corpus. While conventional at surface level, it takes a welcome deviation with its choice of locale, being set in a secluded, long-abandoned arcade complex. Between the once buzzing cabinets, you'll be scrounging for coins, keys, and clues to learn more about the mysteriously enthralling Janitor Bleeds arcade game. While this is a personal favorite of mine, don't take my or Laz's word for it and take a shot at the demo on itch.io. If not, you can always wait for its April 7th release. Number 6, Mundan. A selection from our fantastic Sam, which he totally did not write in for me to say, is a first-person exploration horror game by developers Hidden Fields. Set on the Swiss Alps, Mundan has you play as Curtin, investigating his grandfather's death. It isn't long before he realizes something twisted appears to have happened. You'll be wandering the mountains, dealing with strange and unnerving supernatural threats, and getting to soak in an absolutely lovely aesthetic with hand-drawn textures. Best of all, it's just running around and exploring the world, which includes a long list of things that you can do, some of which include finding weird shrines, making coffee, discovering the secrets of the beekeepers, learning how to shoot your rifle and monsters for that matter, assembling toy train sets, spelunking, sledding, and much, much more. The amount of weird and wild things just waiting in the world to be found is quite amazing, and it's well worth taking a trip to Switzerland in Mundan, which is currently available on PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and of course PC. Also, you can pet the goats. Come on, that's pretty awesome. Number 5, Shot in the Dark. Playing as a solo bandit, you begin your adventure for vengeance where you'll have to go up against cultists, demons, undead gunners, and a variety of other villains. In a world where it feels like every idea has been thought of in 8/16-bit side-scrollers, the simple use of contrast as a mechanic reminds you that there will always be innovative games in this genre. The light and shadow design is both fun mechanically and stunning stylistically, and Cleveland is a sucker for noir aesthetics, which this game hits in all the right sweet spots. Who knew Bloody Vengeance could be so stylish? Number 4. Conscript. Another pick from Laz is Catchweight Studios' upcoming survival horror title. Set in the claustrophobic trenches of World War I, you'll be brushing up against shoulders of comrades against an encroaching, seemingly insurmountable threat. It takes a solid traditional approach to the genre, with exploration and item conservation being paramount to your survival. Another thing worth noting is Conscript's great approach to player accessibility, whether visual or mechanical. You can currently wishlist Conscript on Steam and play the demo. Number 3. Starless. The second pick from our fantastic Sam highlights the fact that nobody can hear you scream in space, except maybe the aliens that tear you apart. You'll play as a colonist awakened from deep sleep after their vessel was stopped and boarded by alien life forms. You'll need to figure out what's going on while trying to avoid a bloody death. At least if you die, a new person can be woken up and pick up where you left off, assuming you don't kill all 1,500 passengers. Starless plays out like a fast-paced stealth game. You'll have to use various tools and move slowly to avoid being spotted by aliens, interacting with panels that open up doors and teleporters so you can explore the ship further. It all comes together to a pretty rad whole, reminding Sam of stealth games like Mark of the Ninja, but with more of a horror twist. The game is set to release sometime this year, but there's a free demo on Steam if you want to try it now. Also, don't go into the restricted section. The AI will gun you down. Number 2. Creepy Tales 2. The second and final pick from Jan stands out for its inventive, storybook visuals and deep, rich sound design. You play as a small boy whose sister is taken by a malevolent demon who's hell-bent on collecting an army of stolen children. Played through a point-and-click interface, you'll be taking the fight to this reclusive demon, enlisting the help of trolls, shoemakers, and even the king of the land. It's a dark twist on a fairy tale world, and an excellent old-school adventure. I wish we could hire trolls in our world, not to fight demons of course, but, maybe just to have someone to go out with on a Friday night. Here's to dreaming. Number 1. Ravenous Devils. A pick by Cleveland, this title is classified as a horror cooking simulator, where you as the player run a tailor shop that is low-key a corpse cooking business in a crime-filled city. Get your clients looking dapper and kill them when they least expect it. Regardless, this is a close-fitting service that is like no other. Considering this is coming from our studio artist, the attention to detail in the visuals is top-notch quality, as he got quite a kick from the illustrations and the animations. He also never got tired of the brutality with the murders and enjoyed watching sequences, even though he had other objectives to complete. In the demo, there are some small translation issues, and the voiceover is a bit rough around the edges, but these are just minor things. The demo is short, but much like a meat pie, it was delicious and left him craving more. It's always a good thing when Cleveland craves more. Good job, Bad Vices Games. Thanks for watching, and stay positively spooky.
What a mess. I can't believe I wrecked the boat. Oh, I'm getting a text. Hi, who is this? What do you mean, who is this? It's your boss, kitty. Yes, sir, of course, sir. Come on, situation report. Have you made it to the island yet? Yes, sir. I just landed from the sky, sir. From the sky? What are you talking about? What do you mean, I landed from the sky? You're gonna laugh. I just crashed the boat into a rock. Are you out of your mind? Oh my god. It's really hard to like speak. But I was gonna say like keep your not just focus on the game itself. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, this is not good. Uh-oh. Integrity, where are you? Oh, jeez. I bet. Oh, what? Oh my, this is reminding me of in Mario Brothers 3 on the NES, the level with the sun that's chasing you. And so now we have this crosshair that's on us the whole time. I have to reload, I don't have... Oh, that was you! Oh, that's awesome. So I'm just going around here like I have no idea what I'm doing, but... The game seems like they know what's going on. Make an incision in the carotid artery and jugular vein with a scalpel and forceps. What? Okay.
I already have one of those.
Okay. Do I have... So you want the jugular. I can do that.
I'm missing something.
Oh my god. She's outside. Come on, man. Come on. Okay. Horse. A few moments later. Uh-oh.
And now we're moving on to the hobby category. Let's watch a video. So David, what is the hobby category?
Yeah, so hobby category, as we saw earlier, it's games that don't generate income. So a lot of the times people call these passion projects, or the games that are on Steam. I think the majority of them, other than There You Are, they're all on Steam for free. There You Are, you can just download from, I forget where, but just Google it and you can download it. And There You Are, we've also seen earlier in a different category. But we have Frame of Mind. That's a puzzle, 3D puzzle game, really trippy. I spoke with the developers and they said that people can speedrun the game in just a few minutes, or there are people like me who in 30 minutes I couldn't get anywhere in the game. It's really, really difficult, but really cool. Arid is a game from students actually from the Netherlands, and it's about surviving in the Atacama Desert. It's really, really cool. Avian is another one we've seen as well from the fan favorite category, the one where you use the musical instrument to interact with the vegetation around you. And then If on a Winter's Night, Four Travelers is a point-and-click adventure game with just gorgeous pixel art, and you sort of see the game through 4 different perspectives, and there's a bit of horror element in there as well. So let's take a look at a bit more footage from the games.
Discover the mysteries of the Atacama Desert. Explore the abandoned mining networks, evade the scorching sun, and survive the environment in Arid. From Sad Visasha Studio, a team of students from the Netherlands. Can you survive the harsh desert? Is there even a way out? Avian from Royal Monkey, a team of students from France, is an adventure game based around a musical instrument that allows you to interact with the dense vegetation. Play as a guardian of a long-lost civilization cursed by an ancient evil and find out how you can help cleanse it of all evil. In Frame of Mind, you're placed in a world where logic is escaping you. Each area of the game defies reason, requiring you to think outside the box in order to solve the illogical puzzles and escape the madness. The game comes from Sample Tech Studios from New Zealand. If on a Winter's Night, Four Travelers, from the German duo of Dead Idle Games, is a narrative-driven, point-and-click adventure game with horror elements that explores the stories of 4 different characters in a masked ball taking place aboard a train in the late 1920s.
Big surprise is coming tomorrow. Great. Gotta check the plan with Dad.
There You Are is an exploratory narrative game that features stop-motion inspired graphic design and 2 endings, depending on the player's choices. Play as Sue as she learns to deal with her father's changing relationship. There You Are comes from Funky Dango, a 2-person dev team.
A big surprise is coming tomorrow. Great. Gotta check the plan with Dad. Hope he likes his birthday gift. Are you serious? We are not skipping our camping tradition. You never cared about Mom. I miss you.
And the winner is, if on a winner's night for Travelers, Dead Idol Games Germany. So David, tell us about that. I love that art style. It's so good.
Yeah, so I had the chance to discover this game. Thank you. I was doing a Halloween stream for GDWC around Halloween, and I was picking up some random Halloween or horror-inspired games, and this is one that came up. I thought, okay, let's give it a shot. Let's play it online. And everyone in Twitch was really, really in love with the game, and so was I. I had a blast playing it. The game is incredible. Dead Idol Games, they also announced their upcoming game, The Many Sins of House Ocampo. I'm sure it's still years away, but they recently announced it, and I cannot wait. This is one of my favorite games, not only of the competition, but from GDWC in general. So congrats to you guys. They sent us an acceptance speech as well, so let's take a look.
Hey, it's Dead Idol Games again. Laura here and Thomas. We just wanted to say thank you so much for choosing us as the winners of the hobby game category.
What a huge honor. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot.
Our next category is one of my favorites, the Pro Console. Let's check out that video reel. So, David, tell us more about these games.
Yeah, so this is obviously the Pro Console category. We saw in the intro reel that there was about 100 games nominated, and I'm sure that a lot of people online are wondering, well, why is it only 100 when a lot of other categories had 500, even 1,000? Well, as I'm sure most people in the room know, that putting a game on console isn't as easy as just putting it on Steam or something like that. There's a lot of money involved in publishers and all sorts of stuff. So it is a limited amount of games, but usually that kind of tells you about the quality of the game as well. So we have Operation Tango. That one is multiplayer only. You have to play co-op with a friend, and there are 2 roles that you can play. You can swap between them. A lot of people might know about it. It was on PS Plus at some point last year. I had a chat with the developers, and we played with one of my colleagues, Mila from GDWC, and really, really fun. Culebra and the Souls of Limbo comes from 2 brothers They're originally from Dominican Republic. They're now living in the USA, and it's it kind of, well, when you first look at it, I thought, well, it looks like Paper Mario. But when I discussed with them, there's a time mechanic that they were inspired by Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask. You can sort of loop through the day and learn about people's schedules, so that's really cool. Then we have Okinawa Rush, a game that feels like a game from Sega Genesis or Mega Drive for anyone in Europe, and it's just awesome. Ninjas, and you get to kick ass. Who doesn't love that? Sunblaze is, you could tell that it's kind of inspired by Celeste, and it definitely is, but they wanted to take what Celeste did, but make it even harder, which is very masochistic, but it's great. It's a really fun game. And then Unpacking.
It's the story of my life.
Yeah, me and Arash were talking before about unpacking that you've moved how
11
many times
in the past 10 years.
Yeah, and it's a really sweet game about taking stuff out of boxes and putting them in the new apartment. And it tells a lot about the story as well, that, you know, you start the story as a kid and you have this teddy bear, and then as you grow up, it's still with you, but it's battered. There's holes in it, there's stitches. It does a lot for storytelling, but let's take a look now at the videos.
A dead snake with a heart of gold embarks on a journey to find his purpose in a world where the same day plays on loop, and Culebra and the Souls of Limbo. From Gala Games, two Dominican brothers now living in the USA. Meet colorful characters with their own daily schedules and help the souls in Limbo. There's a demo available now on Steam, and the game's aiming to be released in 2024, also coming for Nintendo Switch. Black Mantis has come to Okinawa. Play as martial arts masters as you face hordes of ninjas, demons, and more in the throwback action-adventure game Okinawa Rush from Pixel Heart. You can always bring a friend to play along in local 2-player co-op, and it's available now on PC and all modern consoles. Takes two to save the world in this cooperative spy adventure. Pair up with a friend as agent or hacker in Operation Tango from Clever Play Studio based in Canada. With only your voice to connect you, you need to work together with a friend to bring down a high-tech global menace to its knees.
Benjamin.
There you go.
All of those cool people and you pick Benjamin? No, decline. I am not Benjamin.
Okay, once I go, 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 go.
Go, 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 go.
Go, 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 go.
Go, 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 go.
Go, keep going, keep going.
Wait, wait, wait. Okay, now you can go.
Ooh.
Teamwork.
All right.
More laser beams.
Okay.
This game is based on verbal communication.
Okay, so what was the thing that you just told me?
Was I 100% listening to you? No.
I mean, yeah, that's welcome to our friendship.
Sunblaze is a charming, yet brutally tough 2D precision platformer that takes place within a massive, morphing, single-screen cyberspace. Do you think you've got what it takes to be an actual superhero? Well, the Belgian devs at Game from Earth offer you the challenge. is a game about the familiar experience of pulling possessions out of boxes and fitting them into a new home. It's part block fitting puzzle, part home decoration, all while you're trying to uncover clues about the life that you're actually unpacking. Unpacking comes from Witchbeam from Australia, and it's out now on Mac, PC, Linux, Nintendo Switch, and Xbox One.
And the winner is Calibra and the Souls of Limbo, Gala USA. So David, tell us about this game.
Yeah, so Culebra and the Souls of Limbo, like I said earlier, comes from two brothers. I had a chance to sit down with them and do an interview as well. It's really impressive. This is only their second game that they've ever made. The first one was a mobile game that actually uses the same Snake character, but they wanted to sort of improve their horizons, do something different. And they're making this, and it's incredible that this is their second game. Like I said, it's based around the time mechanics of Majora's Mask, but set in the world that is inspired by Paper Mario and games like that. So many congrats to you guys, well deserved.
Hey, I have to say this is quite a big surprise for us.
Thank you so much for the award. The fact that we made it this far is of great inspiration for us.
From the bottom of our hearts, thank you very much.
David, it seems we have a new question in Slido.
Yeah, so just a reminder to everyone, you can go to slido.com, enter the room key 600382. And we have the question now, what category are you looking forward to for 2022? Right now, the studio category is dominating. We're changing things up for 2022. This year, we went through all the categories, as you know. But next year, we're going studio, indie, hobby, game jam, and mobile game. Are there more? No. I should know this. No, there aren't any more. Yeah, studio is definitely in the lead. And for tonight, we only have one category left, actually.
Yeah, Pro PC.
Yeah,
remains.
Very exciting. Let's take a look at the nominees for Pro PC. So those were the nominees for the Pro PC category, our biggest category of all, so the toughest competition. some of the most amazing games we have as well. Alina of the Arena. Well, this is for the people here, but we have a PC set up in the corner here as well as downstairs. The downstairs one I was only supposed to mention later, but I'll give you guys a tidbit. There's another one downstairs. We have Alina of the Arena set up. You guys can play. It's a roguelike action game. They're influenced by Slay the Spire as well as Into the Breach. We have a Winding Path that's also available on those PCs. It's a 2D puzzle game, adventure game. Really, really cool. Of course, the art is gorgeous, hand-drawn as well. Northern Journey is another one that's here that everyone can play. And then we have Lost Words, Beyond the Page, and Lost Twins 2. And I don't want to keep talking, so let's actually look at the gameplay of the games.
Alina of the Arena is a roguelike deck builder that combines elements from Slay the Spire and Into the Breach, where you get to play as a gladiator trying to survive. This hex-based tactics game lets you do a lot more than just attack and defend, make use of dodges and knockbacks to stay alive. The game comes from Pinix Games in Taiwan. A Winding Path is a hand-drawn adventure game about finding the beauty in the world as well as enjoying the little things. Coming from Three-Eyed Games, a trio of developers from Germany. Explore the peaceful and lovingly handcrafted 2D world while trying to restore unity amongst the inhabitants. And the game's out now on PC. Lost Twins 2 is an immersive puzzle platformer about the journey of two lost twins, Abby and Ben. By engaging in challenging puzzles and combining swapping level tiles, the devs at Playdo from Pakistan managed to create a one-of-a-kind puzzle adventure game set to release in 2022. Lost Words, Beyond the Page, is set in the pages of a young girl's diary and sees the player using words to solve puzzles based on their meaning, as well as making choices that help shape the story. The game comes from Sketchbook Games from the UK, and it's available now on PC, PS4, PS5, Nintendo Switch, as well as Xbox One and Xbox Series.
But the land of Astoria had other ideas. It had great and terrible adventures planned for her. All you need is a leap of faith. Despite the darkness, Robin's hope guided her. I need to finish the story so Gran can read it when she feels better.
We can't hold on to things forever. Let them live in your memories.
Adventure through beautiful, sometimes creepy, but always varied wilderness in Northern Journey from Slit Studios, a solo dev from Norway. dive, fly, use zip lines, and find different weapons to help you journey across the cold mountains and below. The game's available now on PC.
And the winner is Lost Twins 2, Play-Doh, Pakistan.
So congrats to Play-Doh. I had a chance to sit down with them as well, and they were extremely lovely people. Lost Twins 2 is still in development, but the game is really, really fun. As we mentioned in the video, it sort of tells the story of two twins, and it's hard to describe. It's a puzzle game, but you have puzzles in a room, but then you have to move the rooms around to solve even bigger puzzles, so it encompasses all sorts of different puzzle elements. It's really unique and fun. And, well, they sent us a nice video as well to accept the win, so let's see.
Thank you for choosing us as winners of Pro PC category this year.
So that closes out GDWC 2021. Thanks so much for everyone who's watching, everyone who's joined us here as well. The show isn't quite done yet. There's a few more things. GDWC 2022 is open. As we saw earlier, the categories are now Indie category, Studio category, Hobby, Game Jam, Game, and Mobile Game of the Year. So it's open now. We have a bit of a trailer as well. So let's take a look now at 2022. Oh yeah, Slido, of course. We have to keep talking about Slido all night. But we have Slido.com, room key 600382. We have a new category going, don't we?
Well, there's going to be a lot of questions that are coming up shortly that they can answer.
Yeah, some feedback for the show, how it was for you guys online, for you guys here in person as well. So there will be many questions coming.
Yeah, and then we'd like to thank all of our sponsors again. Our gold sponsors, Autodesk, VR Kiwi, Assembly, Houdini. Silver sponsors, 1Password, Arcweave, Bug Splat, Construct 3, Deadeye Games, Fudumi. I cannot say it right. I always mess that up. I apologize. Game Maker Studio 2, Jim's Computer, Lusto, Ludo, Marvelous Designer, Sono, Valco. And we have our sponsors video again. Maybe you can watch that.
Yeah, let's take a look now at the sponsors.